Hello there and welcome to Fairyland Cottage, and thanks very much for joining me here today. I thought we could chat about quality over quantity. Now it seems to link in very much with a minimal lifestyle. Regarding that, you view having quality things over the amount of things that you actually have. So before, I had my self-esteem and worth built into the fact that I had many things, whether it was friends, opportunities, clothes, objects. I collected everything and it increased my sense of self-worth. Unfortunately, the only thing it meant was if I didn't have any of those things, I was miserable. Since moving to the countryside, everything seems like it's quality over quantity. And one of the areas where I've learned that is growing vegetables. I don't always have a huge produce every year. Sometimes the strawberries, there can only be a few, but it's always quality over quantity. One strawberry that I've grown myself will taste far superior than a whole punnet that I buy in the supermarket. And it got me thinking that if it's all about quality over quantity, and I'm growing my own vegetables without putting any harsh chemical sprays on them, that my body is getting the nutrition that it needs. Have you ever heard when people talk about they can have a huge bowl of pasta and yet still feel hungry afterwards? They might have had a large quantity, but it doesn't matter because their body isn't getting the nutrition it needs. I found that about living in the countryside. There seems to be less here, in the sense of less people, less excitement outside, less noise. For me, everything seems more meaningful. And it's when there's that space, new things are able to come into your life. Whether that's quality friends, some vegetables, a meaningful community. I find that you have space, so your thoughts become more quality. You don't have as much thoughts as you did before. At the beginning, when I started living in the countryside and growing vegetables, I got very disappointed if I didn't have a lot of produce. I felt that the effort of planting the seed and watching it grow, that I was wanting an outcome. I wanted to control. But as the years have gone on, I learn that it's all a process. I'm grateful for all the small things that come out of all the growing process, the nurturing of relationships, the nurturing of my own body. I know a lot of people, we can think that the minimal lifestyle is getting rid of absolutely everything, having nothing in your home, just the bare minimum. For me, it's about prioritizing, really getting honest with myself about what's really important. Only having things that are quality in my life. An old wise woman said to me recently, "We're too poor to have the luxury to buy cheap." And it really struck me. Say an example, a washing machine. You buy a cheap version and then it only lasts a few years and you have to get another few years later, another, and so on. Now I know it's more expensive to, of course, buy a more expensive washing machine, but I found spending the time waiting, saving, buying products of higher value saves me so much money in the long run. My grandmother used to buy herself wool coats. Those coats were still around decades later. Not only because the quality was incredibly good, but also because she didn't have the need to constantly keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. She had her coat, it did her well during the winter, it kept her warm. She had her priority rather than something outside of herself about what other people would think or what fashion is saying to do. And I always remember that when I'm buying some clothes, say, or a new product. What I find happens is that I need to embody more patience. If I want something right now, I find that I'm not able to get it. I have to wait. I save up, and then I buy that quality product. And I find it far more fulfilling than when I do. I hear people say, I just want to live a simple life in the countryside, with flowers and vegetables and baking bread, making jam. And I wonder what stops us from doing that. Apart from the reason of money. For us, it's less money to live here in the countryside, but I know that's not the same for everybody. And in different countries, there's different situations. So I think it's more about an attitude. Having quality over quantity. In Ireland, the simple, humble potato is revered everywhere. And for the last 2 years, I've been growing purple potatoes, trying to get more of the colours of the rainbow into my diet. They're a sweeter potato than the regular one. So with the leftovers, I thought I'd try it in a chocolate cake. Turned out pretty nice. So I'll leave the recipe in the description. You can try it if you like, and maybe use some sweet potato instead of the purple potato. So I'd love to chat, as we always do every week, in the comments or over on Instagram. I love hearing your perspective, all the lessons that you've learned through your parents or grandparents or friends. There's so much wisdom out there in the world, and I think it's wonderful that we all share it with one another. And remember, our self-worth isn't measured on the amount of things that we have, or how busy we are, or what we do in life. We decide our self-worth. And for me, I choose quality over quantity, and it seems to bring a greater peace of mind. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoy these little type of videos, a thumbs up really helps the channel. Have a wonderful week. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in the next video.